Cleveland Cavaliers. It's been a trying start to the season. Wins hard to come by. Tonight, they'll try to get back on course. Celtics, Cavs. We'll be right back after this. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. This is the era of positionless basketball in the NBA. Celtics coach Brad Stevens said, "I don't have the 5 positions anymore. It's as simple as 3. Either a ball handler, a wing, or a big. We've become more versatile as the years have gone on. And guys, teams are now looking for players who provide that kind of versatility." Back to you.
Thank you, DA. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Boston. 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And checking out Cleveland, 3 games behind.
And right now for the Cavaliers, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
We all know talking the talk is easy, but carrying through, that's another story. The naysayers' predictions were basically on point.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Thompson. And it's Walker in at the point. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Now Walker. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Brown outside. Shot clock at 5. Tatum no good. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Okoro passes to Sexton. The wide open look here for Garland. No good with the triple. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
Yeah, there were 2 things in play there. They had a huge advantage in free throw attempts, and as a unit, they shot the lights out at the line.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Left side, Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
He covers a lot of ground with impressive long strides. Tatum sails it driving to the rack.
Cleveland with the ball. 4-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They kept chucking from distance, and ultimately it was their undoing. A disappointing result.
Thompson outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Walker surveying the floor. Back to Thompson. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Drummond. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
He's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
Now here's Walker. Outside Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, He's unafraid to take chances.
The first one falls.
Well, if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, what invaluable experience he gained that season.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Garland. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sexton against Tatum. They get it back. And that one's good. Drummond.
What an amazing display of concentration by Drummond, taking the hit like a champ and completing the bucket.
Walker goes in. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Garland. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Brown against Sexton. The pass to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. Stolen by Garland. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Sexton. Now here's Okoro. Clock at 6. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 6. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? But even so, these teams will learn about each other tonight. So much changes from year to year.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Here's Sexton following the bucket by the Celtics. Okoro with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 8-point game. Kicks it out to Love. Nailed from 3-point land.
Love sinks these catch-and-shoot jumpers so easily. I mean, his timing, his release, well, not allowing the D to react.
Walker finds Williams. Brown right side. And they double up Brown. And the layup is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Garland dishes to Sexton. Out to the right wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Celtics leading by 7. Walker the pass to Williams. Back to Walker. Brown feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Walker. Brown trying to free himself up, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Over Brown. That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Walker dishes to Williams. The kick out to Walker. Celtics passing it around. Brown, good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Now here's Sexton. No points in the game yet for him.
Man, the mobility of Drummond is important to his team. When the ball is lobbed his way, it's game over for the defense.
Here's Walker. Pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. Makes it off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
So it's the Cavaliers now, trailing by 10. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Start it.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Drummond. Jared Allen comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Nance in for Garland. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Neesmith comes in for Thompson. Smart's checked in for Brown. And it's Teague in for Walker. McGee the pass to Sexton. 4 on the shot clock. Over Smart. And the shot is long. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Celtics. 10-point lead. Tatum gets the bucket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Now here's Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, 1 step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And here is Teague. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. Smart passes to Tice. Now Smart. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13 or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, What are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
that
no
long
kidding.
ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. It's his first trip to the line.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Free throw, good. Teague.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Down low. And Tice throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. He's jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Sexton against Teague. The drive by Nance. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Third is Jared Allen.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Nance. Boston leading by 15. Outside Teague.
Now, I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Now here's Okoro, guarded by Tatum. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
See, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice.
Tatum kicks to Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And so here's Cleveland after the basket by Boston. Okoro passes to McGee, lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense when he's able to contribute in the painted area.
Now here's Smart. To the middle. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Okoro after the basket by Boston. And Nance kicks to Sexton. Oh, Nance in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Allen against Tatum. Pass to Smart. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And you see Tatum using that insane reach on the catch. I mean, he can go get it.
1:22 left to play here in the first. Nance passes to Sexton. A floater. He lays it in.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
And Teague's got the ball here for Boston. It's a 13-point game. In the corner, Smart with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Nance.
Oh, and you see Smart really developing those hesitations, hands up and up fakes. Becoming very crafty out there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one drops.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Prince is checked in for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Okoro. Boston also with the sub. Green's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Tatum.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
For Boston, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And that one falls for Smart.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Prince outside. Back to Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
And Sexton drops them both. Celtics leading by 16. Now here's Tatum. Another key contributor to that nice win against New York. Teague for 3. That one misses. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Celtics lead by 16. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
On the floor for Boston, Daniel Tice out there with Tatum. Then there's Teague. Then it's Green, and it's Smart in at the shooting guard position.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Garland, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And the Celtics also making a change. Thompson's checked in. Free throw good, Teague. Garland with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Back door.
Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Smart deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. To the paint, changes up, and that one's good. Osman.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Teague. He's got 5. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Thompson. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 10 rebounds and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable tenacity going to the glass. It's been reflected in that stat sheet.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. The Cavaliers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good for the Cavaliers. Drummond comes in for Jarrett Allen. And Kevin Love has subbed in for Nance. Then for the Celtics, Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Brown comes in for Smart. And Walker subbed in for Jeff Teague. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Celtics leading by 17. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Walker. Here's Williams. Oh, he delivers that with
I can't
force.
believe it. I cannot believe that.
That is prime time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Free throw, good. Drummond.
Well, what I like about Drummond is that he stepped up as a leader, which is important at this stage of his career.
And so he's able to get one of two.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Now here's Brown. He had 22 points in the win against New York.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. And here is Garland. And the dunk by Love.
Okay, let them keep going ahead and allowing Love to get that close to the basket. He's going to keep dunking on them, dunking on them, dunking on them. Just go ahead.
And, Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Williams, that's good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now Garland. Prince outside. The dish to Love. 2 points. That one goes. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
On the attack, Love, I mean, when he does this, when he's aggressive, he's difficult to contain.
Now the pass to Thompson. Back to Walker. Down low. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Now here's Garland. Drummond, and Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Now here's Thompson. Williams passes to Green. And here is Brown. 5 to shoot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. To the inside. And the dunk by Love.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Outside, Walker. Inside, here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Williams has got 10.
Oh, and Walker, excellent in the pick and roll, reading the defense and setting up his teammates.
Garland with it. Green with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Pass to Williams, to the middle. Here's Thompson, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Cleveland gets called for the foul.
And you don't think Thompson is outstanding at using his body? Look at this, a muscular presence who picks up fouls well.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That free throw good from Thompson. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Cavaliers. Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman. Neesmith, he's checked in for the Celtics. And so Thompson nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. To the paint, here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Well, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
Here's Walker. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. Well, you look at Neesmith, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
Now, here's Garland. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Count it. And that's now 9 points for Jaylen Brown.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Garland dishes to Prince. Pass to Garland. 3-pointer. Prince misses.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Neesmith can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 20. In the corner, Okoro with it. And it's off from 3-point range. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Celtics leading by 20. Stolen by McGee. And here is Okoro. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fader on the way. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
Now here's Walker. Tight defense on him. Williams gets the bucket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here's Garland. And it's Drummond missing. And Drummond throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. And GA, as long as he's in Boston, he'll have plenty of opportunities to continue that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Larry Nance is checked in for Prince, and it's Colin Sexton in for Garland.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now Sexton. He's coming off a 34-point game against Dallas.
And don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
Now here's Sexton. And a miss there on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Brown the pass to Teague. To the inside, Neesmith. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 4 assists now tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 17 points a game, 15 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Okoro passes to McGee. Sexton against Teague. And McGee kicks to Sexton. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Drummond. Over Teague. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Andre Drummond, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Okoro. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside Teague. Left side Brown. And they double up Brown. Here's Neesmith. From outside off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Sexton finds Allen. Back to Sexton. Inside. And he makes good on the layup. Nance has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's Teague. He's got 5. Tatum trying to break free. And Tice throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Boston. Nance down low. The pass to Dellavedova. Lets the 3 fly. Allen kicks to Dellavedova. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Brown outside. Down low. And Tice throws it down.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
27 seconds left here in the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to McGee. The rebound by the Celtics. Outside Teague. Pass to Tatum. Here's Tice. And so it's Boston in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound.
You have to feel good for Kemba Walker. A soldier for years in Charlotte, Kenny. He's found a system in Boston that suits him perfectly.
Equal opportunity offense in Boston. That's what I like about him. Everyone who touches the ball, the athletic wings, they're all playing around him, and Walker compliments everyone.
Yeah, listen, this is Celtics mode. He shows up, puts in the work every day, and he plays team ball.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Okoro out there with Kevin Love. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Tatum down low. That shot off. Good D by Drummond. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Okoro with it. Tatum on him. Love. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Williams. Back to Walker. Outside Tatum. Outside Walker from outside the arc. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Walker. Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the thing about Tatum, you may not have the quickest drive, but the finish is explosive.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now, here's Garland, guarded by Walker. Garland with it. Good D by Thompson.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And it's Brown missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And the rejection by Tatum. Back to Sexton. Out to the right wing. Okoro. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And the shot goes down.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Love outside. Sexton on the wing. Lobbed up there for Love. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Now here's Walker. Throws it up high and slam dunk by Tatum.
And you love the different ways that Tatum can score. Posting up, facing up, or putting the ball on the floor. He's having a great night.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Cleveland moving the ball around, and he gets it to go. Sexton's got 6 points.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
They double-team Walker, and it's Williams. That time the assist by Walker.
Oh, that's Walker's job. Keep the ball moving. Keep creating good opportunities.
Cavaliers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Smart against Sexton. Drummond passes to Garland. Drills the baseline jumper. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
They double-team Walker. Here's Smart. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Garland, and Thompson sends it back.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
And Williams throws it down.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
To the paint. Nice shot by Thompson. 8 points for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Here's Walker after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Walker. He gets that one. Walker's got 6.
Walker is so adept at running these pick and rolls. He has a feel for when to pass and when to let it fly.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Garland. He's got 6. Drummond trying to get himself free. Williams with the block, and they get it back. Love looking around. Shot clock at 3. Here's Osman. The wide open look for Love. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Bounce pass from Tatum. Smart kicks to Tatum. Back to Smart. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Sexton for 3. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. And here's Walker. He has 6. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with Greg's supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Not a guy you want to foul. Walker's a tremendous free throw shooter and does a great job of getting himself to the line.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. JaVale McGee's checked in for Drummond. Allen comes in for Kevin Love. Larry Nance is checked in for Jetty Osman. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Colin Sexton. And then for Boston, Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Green in for Thompson. Kemba Walker hits them both. Now Garland. 6 points for him. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Allen kicks to Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Walker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. That's 10 points for Kemba Walker.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now, here's Garland. Trying to get something going. It's deflected. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Smart leading the charge.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Garland the pass to McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
Now, given McGee's explosiveness around the rim, I don't think that anyone should be surprised to see him throw it down like that.
Over to the wing. Here's Tice. That three off the mark. And here are the Cavaliers now. Nance with it. Now Green defending. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. An opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past month. Second is Jason Tatum.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
There's so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. I mean, to make the list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
Now here's Tatum. Larry Nance unable to get his shot to go, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. And a change for the Celtics. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Walker. Smart wide open, he fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Cavaliers shooting terrible so far in the second half, down around 26%. To the middle, here's McGee. Passes to Dotson. Back to McGee. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage. Well, there are few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leaping. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
Two shots.
And the first one drops.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking abilities when he times it up.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Both free throws good from McGee. And Teague's at the ball here for the Celtics. And the pass to Tice. Inside, here's Tatum. Can't get it to fall. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Nance outside. He dishes it to Dellavedova. 6 to shoot. Here's Okoro. Rebound Boston.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. That shot misses, and Cleveland will come the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Back to Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center, and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Now here's Teague. He's got 5. Brown right side. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
Over in the corner, Allen to the inside, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
The Celtics shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Outside Teague. McGee on the double team. Here's Tice. Off target with his 3. Well, Cleveland shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And it's blocked by Brown.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Prince is checked in for JaVale McGee. Both good from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Brown outside. And Brown throws it down.
Now, with great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Feeds to Tatum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Tatum is lanky. I mean, long. I mean, you think you got him defended. He ends up getting to the foul line.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
One shot.
Tatum no good on the free throw. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
Open court basketball at his best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the bucket.
Tatum against Nance. Now here's Tatum. 22 points for him. Teague for 3. The shot, no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Celtics delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Excellent defense. Keep getting the ball side to side on offense. We're getting a lot of good looks. Let's be patient in getting our best look. Down here, just duplicate what you're doing. Let's go.
Well, clearly Brad loves how determined they've been on defense.
I mean, I like how he gave his guys credit there, while he's also challenging them on offense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, Ogilvy is out there with Neesmith. Then it's Williams. Then there's Teague, and it's Pritchard in at the shooting guard. Cavaliers shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Osman.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Here's Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Here's Dellavedova after the basket by Boston. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's Teague. Here's Pritchard. And the 3 off target. And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Osman. Windler, the pass to Osman. Here's Windler over Williams. Windler's shot is off.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Boston. Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered closely. Ripped away. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And here they go. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Dellavedova. Kicks to Prince. It's good. And Boston has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Pritchard. Count it, good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Dellavedova with the ball. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
tournament. That's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Here's Ogilvy. Jared Allen making his last shot. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Neesmith. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Dellavedova dishes to Allen. And yes, it's good. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Williams passes to Ojale. Here's Pritchard. Here's Williams. The second chance effort. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Here's Pritchard. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pass to Ojale. Dishes it to T. Boston, no good that time either.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Pritchard. Let's go. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Prince. Softly drops in the floater.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And here is Teague. Passes it to Neesmith. Back to Teague. Stolen away. Prince wide open. Second shot opportunity. And Allen with the layup.
Great hustle on display. And you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
For the Cavaliers, JaVale McGee comes in for Allen. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Jetty Osman. Boston also with the sub. Green's checked in. Now here's Green. There's the pass to Williams. Here's Pritchard. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Prince. Left side, Williams. They need this one. The shot by Ojale, no good. And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Pritchard. Inside, stolen by McGee. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Here is Love. Pass to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Passes it to Sexton. Hands it from downtown.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Here's Pritchard. The feed to Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now Okoro, and he makes that one.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
Here's Ojale. Isaac Okoro picking up that last basket. Stolen by Garland. And Love has it in the corner. Offline with his three.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope, or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Now here's Love. He kicks it to Sexton. Now here's Nesmith. Pritchard passes to Ojale. Over Love. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And a whole new group out on the Celtics. Well, the Cavaliers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. The pass to Drummond. And the dunk by Love.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Walker with it. Outside Williams. They get the rebound. Thompson. Brown with it. Guarded now by Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. It's Brown with the drive, and Brown throws it down.
Oh, not at all afraid of contact. Brown is aggressive driving to the basket.
Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Okoro. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. Goes up off the inbound, and Drummond throws it down.
How about that? He uses his agility to drop buckets on his opponents. Drummond has good mobility for his size.
Pass to Tatum, and stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Okoro with the ball.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
So it's the Celtics now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Walker. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Sexton on the wing. Pass to Love. Shot clock at 6. It's Drummond, top of the key. Fires, high post, and Tatum pulls it down. Boston leading by 20.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jason Tatum.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Walker. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Here's Windler. Here's Drummond. Over Williams. Drummond passes to Dotson. Clock at 4. Prince up top. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Brown. Outside Williams. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.